Welcome to The Explainer, where we break down the big ideas.
What if the best business ideas are the ones nobody's even thinking about? Seriously, what if a side hustle could scale all the way to $10 million a year? Today, we're going to dive into 4 super low-cost but high-potential business playbooks from side hustle expert Chris Kerner. And these are ideas you could literally start today.
All right, our first playbook taps into a digital giant that's hiding a massive opportunity right under our noses.
Okay, look at this number. 500 million. That's how many people use Facebook Marketplace every single month. For a ton of them, this isn't just a side gig, it's their main source of income. And yet, almost nobody is building tools for these people. It's like a massive city with no roads or electricity.
So think about platforms like eBay or Shopify, right? They have thousands of third-party apps, and those developers are making billions. But then you look at Facebook Marketplace, and it's basically empty. There's this huge gap, a completely underserved market just waiting for someone to step in and build the tools everyone needs.
So what kind of apps are we talking about? Well, imagine building a price alert scanner, or maybe something that finds arbitrage opportunities between eBay and Marketplace. You could even build automated posting tools or autoresponders. I mean, sellers would absolutely pay for this stuff. Why? Because their entire livelihood depends on having an edge.
And here's the best part. You don't even need to be some pro coder. The first move is to just find a seller's pain point. Then you can kind of vibe code a simple solution using no-code tools. We're talking about building a basic version, an MVP, just to test it out with a small group of sellers and see if it works.
Okay, playbook number 2. We're shifting gears from the digital world to a really hands-on business that targets a community that is super passionate and spends a ton of money.
I mean, look at this. Modern cyclists are dropping serious cash. $5,000 for an e-bike, $8,000 for a mountain bike, even $15,000 for a road bike. But here's the thing they all hate: washing them. It's a huge pain, takes like an hour, especially if you live in an apartment with no hose.
So here's the play. You set up a mobile wash station right at a trailhead. A quick 5-minute wash for $20. Think about it. If you just do 40 of those a day, that's $800. With basically no inventory. It's pure service.
And you don't have to go all out at the start. The key is to start lean. Just rent a box trailer from Home Depot, grab a $200 pressure washer, and start washing bikes by hand. Prove that people actually want this service first, then you can think about scaling up.
So how do you take this thing big? Well, you can scale it with subscriptions. Think about it, an unlimited monthly wash plan. And then you can expand beyond bikes. What about mobile golf club washing? The same model could work for all kinds of high-end sports.
All right, our third playbook. This one solves a really serious problem with something that is so simple, it's almost genius, and it's incredibly profitable.
So what is it? It's a sticker. That's it. A simple, disposable sticker you put over your drink at a bar to prevent someone from tampering with it. It sells because it's a super simple solution to a very real, very scary problem. And the profit breakdown on this is just wild. The sticker itself costs about $1.50. You can sell a roll of 1,000 to a bar for, say, 100, maybe even $200. The margins are insane. And since they're disposable, the bars have to keep coming back for more.
And it's not just about selling the stickers themselves. You've got multiple ways to make money here. You can sell ad space on the stickers, like a QR code, or you can offer custom branded ones for the venues. So many options.
So how do you sell it? The go-to-market strategy is brilliant. You scrape a list of all the bars in your area, you mail them free samples, and then you pitch them with this line: "You can be the safest bar in town." For them, it's a tiny cost to reduce their liability and show customers they care. It's a no-brainer.
Okay, time for our last playbook. And this one is definitely unconventional. It's about turning a childhood hobby into a lesson on how to completely control a market. They call this the Kabuto King strategy. There was this person on Twitter who started buying up every single lame first edition Pokemon card, specifically the Kabuto card. The idea was to buy them all, control the entire supply, and basically create a market where there was none before.
So, did it work? Oh yeah. By controlling the supply and turning it into a meme, he took the price of this useless card from 40 cents to $15 in just a few months. That's a 100x return just by manipulating the supply.
Okay, but how do you turn this into an 8-figure plan? You don't just stop with Kabuto. You hire someone full-time to buy up the vast majority of all the so-called lame first edition cards from 1999. Then,
You become the only place for collectors to go to complete their sets. You control the market, you dictate the price.
So let's step back. A marketplace app, a mobile bike wash, safety stickers, and Pokemon cards. These sound totally random, right? But there's a common thread, a set of core principles that make all of them work.
Here's maybe the most important takeaway of the whole thing. First-time founders, they focus on the product. But second-time founders, they focus on distribution. Having a way to get to your customers is way more important than having a perfect product. It's everything. So, let's recap the key lessons from today. 1. Find those infinite pies online, markets that aren't limited. 2. Always start with a low-cost, low-risk MVP. 3. Use short-form video and simple psychology to get the word out. And 4. Solve a real problem with the absolute simplest solution you can think of.
Look, these ideas are out there. The opportunities are real, and they're often hiding right in front of us. So the real question is, which one will you start building today? Thanks for watching The Explainer.